Your music, your station, CY4Y Radio.
So we're back again for another evening at the Local Music Lowdown. Another band on with me. They're about to go on tonight with Mike. I've got Kurb. How's it going? You alright?
Yeah, not bad.
Stuff. Just so people that know at home, if I can just have your names and what you do in the band to start off with, that'd be good.
Wiz, guitars, vocals.
Super.
Mart, guitars, vocals, songwriting.
So everything.
Yeah.
Oh,
Bottom
and
line.
songwriting.
Yeah, everything.
Anything
Well,
you
that's
want.
kind of obvious, that bit. But
I'm in my.
You see, look at this fighting already. Who's the songwriter? Who's the lead? There you go. So you're excited for going on with Mike tonight?
yeah, I can't wait.
Good
Can't
stuff.
wait.
Doing a few live tracks from and stuff, aren't you tonight?
Yeah.
Yeah, 4 live tracks tonight.
Good stuff. So, find out a bit more about you first. So, how long have you been together as a band? And, yeah, we'll start there.
About a year, but it was about 10 years ago, but we kind of stopped for a while.
You're on a bit of a hiatus. Why did you stop? And when did you start and why did you stop?
We started originally about 98, 99.
Something like that, yeah.
And then we just used to just practice every night, weren't it? In his bedrooms.
Pretty much,
Yeah.
yeah, just playing tunes and
For a good year, 18 months. And
kind of
then-
got a band together that
Yeah.
went nowhere. And
And then
then,
we just drifted apart.
yeah,
10 years.
life takes over and then you think, hang on, got some tunes here, let's try to do something with them.
So what brought you back together then to sort of start again? If you say it's about a year ago now.
I bought a digital recording studio, Boss thing.
Yeah.
I was putting these ideas down. I thought, I'll tell you what, these old songs we had in them days like.
Back in the good old days.
If we got Wiz back and we started doing something.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And just went from there.
Yeah.
So you're saying you've got quite a lot of songs then. If you both said you're songwriters and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Is that where it's come from? Is it? Is that
Yeah.
where your passion?
Pretty
for the band
much,
has come
yeah.
from?
Yeah.
Pretty much. It's just listen to Oasis, mid-90s, you think, hang on, that's quality. I want to do that. So you buy a guitar, you learn how to play guitar, and then you suddenly find you can write your own tunes as well. It's like,
It came
Didn't
that
know-
easy.
didn't know what to do.
Yeah.
learning guitar didn't come easy, but once you've
Yeah.
learned guitar, you know, once you've learned how to drive, once you can drive, can't you?
Yeah.
Sing a couple of chords together, and then you can write a song.
Yeah.
Then it just progresses from there. Before you know it, you're probably writing 2 or 3 songs a day. And
Or
then
none for a month, and
none
then
for a
3 in a
month, none for 2
day.
years.
It's just how it comes.
It just
isn't
keeps
it?
coming.
Yeah. So how would you describe what you write then? Do you think you have a specific sound, or is
Not
it just
yet.
what gets you?
Not until we've got a full band together where we have a specific sound. We just sound like 2 guys playing guitar at the moment.
Yeah.
Singing
Basically.
acoustic songs.
Yeah.
So it's the content that drives you at the moment, rather than necessarily anything else. In terms of, like I
The
say,
actual- the actual
songwriting
song
and getting
on-
the songs down.
Yeah, if the song sounds good on the acoustic, that'll get me going. Thinking, yeah, we've got something good here. But without the full band, it's hard to see how that'd sound unless we record it in the studio.
It's like when you write a song, it's like hearing in your head the other parts. Like you can be playing a tune that you've written, or you can be playing a tune that you wrote 5 years ago, and so all of a sudden one part of your head you hear a bass drum or a bass riff. Other part of your head you hear a drum. You hear other things like, hang on, this can go there, but I can't do it on my own. There's no point playing it to myself in my bedroom. Right, let's do something with it.
Yeah.
And that's
You
it,
said you're
really.
looking for band members at
Yeah.
the moment, aren't you?
Yeah, looking for a bass player, looking for a drummer, because we've got a lot of songs that we can't really do.
Yeah.
They don't work acoustically.
Now, I've been looking on your Facebook page. It is a bit sparse, but there are some demos on there. So
Yeah.
how did you go about sort of recording those demos?
Well, one of my mates, he's got like a massive like studio. It's a mobile studio, but it's like fit on your table.
Yeah.
And he's got all, he knows how, like all the stuff on the computer and stuff, like I'll do all the drum fills and stuff. So he came round and recorded it for us, didn't he?
Yeah.
I was going to say, so that's how you got those
Yeah,
additional
that's how-
sounds
yeah.
at the time to sort of
Yeah.
complete
He's
the
like-
songs off.
Yeah, he knows what he's doing in that score.
We basically
really
sent
know.
him rough demos, said they want the drums on this one to sound like Led Zeppelin, they want the drums on that one to sound like such and such, and you know, you work around it. We did it around it,
Yeah,
basically.
just
We
recorded it,
recorded
yeah.
it around
For
March,
3
and
or
then
4 days.
basically you lay your basic drum track down, you put your guitars over, your bass, your riffs, your vocals, and then you break it back down
Yeah.
from your basic drum beat where you've sort of recorded everything. You then put your fills in, you put your little everything, and then you're sort of building the song as you go.
Yeah, so giving it the layers as you go.
Yeah, you're layering the song, and then but you're also saying, you know, there's a lot of talking going on, because if you don't tell someone how you want it to sound, it's not going to sound like that, is it? You know what I mean? So
you said you're looking for these band members to sort of complete the band, as it were. Now, we were having a bit of a chat before. It's not easy. It doesn't seem to be easy to be able to find people.
No, not really.
So what I was going to say, what do you think it is? Because there's a few bands, that may be the reason why, but there's a few bands that sort of come through and looking to either, you know, find one player who's left or life's moved on, that kind of stuff. And they've all said the same thing, that it's not easy out there to find someone to fill out the band.
And everyone seems to play guitar.
Yeah.
I know loads of guitarists, but no bass players and no drummers.
Is that because there's not so much glory in bass and drums? Is that why?
Probably.
Yeah.
Ask Lemmy.
Well, yeah, I suppose so, maybe, fair enough. So what is it? Is it, like you say, is it personality as much as anything as well?
It's got to be a bit of personality, someone who's in the same kind of music as us as well, I think, can't it?
I'd say personality is equally as important. They don't have to be the best bass player in the world, the best drummers in the world, as long as they can hold it together and they're alright to get on with. That'll do.
It's not so bad.
That'll do. If they like playing rock and roll and if they like having a pint of Guinness or two, no problem. You know what I mean? It's not that complicated, really.
Fair enough. Now, at the moment, you said you are out and doing some open mic nights and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So where can people see you in the future, and what's going on with you?
Usually what's it called now?
Swabbertoo
next.
Yeah, Swabbertoo next.
Go down there after this, I think.
All right, brilliant.
Do a couple down there as well tonight.
Fantastic.
We've only just recently started going out and doing open mic nights because it's taken us a long time, like I say, a good year, to get some decent demos down, play through a lot of songs, ditch a lot of songs, decide which ones are going to work on, which ones will sound better live, which ones people are going to listen to and think, that's alright, which ones people are going to listen to and think, what's that?
Yeah.
You know, like, our band records an album, but they've only got 5 singles.
Yeah.
Because the rest are album tracks.
Yeah, that's the one.
You know what I mean? You're not going to go out and play 5 album tracks. You're going to play the ones that shout out more, really.
Yeah.
It's working them out.
Fantastic. If people want to find out more from you, though, in terms of where you're going and what you're doing, what's the best place they can find information for you?
Facebook or Twitter at the moment, just get in touch.
Yeah.
Facebook, what's the website?
Facebook.com, tired of this day job.
And on Twitter we're at Kurb Music.
Yeah.
At Kurb Music. Brilliant. Good stuff.
We're on SoundCloud as well, we've got the demos on there. I think every band's got demos on SoundCloud these days. So.
Yeah. And if anybody sees this who is interested in perhaps coming down and chatting to you about being in the band,
Yeah, get in
that's
touch.
another
Yeah.
best
Get in touch with us
way
on-
to get in contact.
On one of them, you know, Facebook or Twitter or something.
Yeah, just say, hi, I
Love
play
chat.
guitar. Well, not
Brilliant.
guitar, but hi, I play bass, hi, I play drums. Fancy jamming, yeah, sound, go from there.
Brilliant. Well, thanks very much for coming in and
Nice
chatting
one.
to
No
me.
worries.
gents.
Thanks
Hope
for
you have a
having
good
us.
time on mics, and very best of luck in the future.
Nice
Okay,
one.
thanks a
Cheers,
lot.
guys.
Monday comes and I stand still. Take me back to my first
This is going to be Sheena Brown and the Synchronicity. She'll be performing live on the East Station on the 4th of August, so this is her next.
Your music, your station, CY4Y Radio.